Abonneren is snel beneden. Een beetje opnieuw begonnen. Maar het uit. Kan gaan doen. Zie je toch in de achterblad van de vingers. De overvloed en hij nu beginnen.
Cole Phelps and Jack Kelso. With some people, it's as simple as chemistry. Two guys who should have been friends, but their personalities got in the way. Phelps, a good guy, but wound way too tight. And Kelso, a quiet man who could never walk away from a fight.
Well, it's a shame you don't like to talk about it, Cole. Ralph, friends who want to stay friends don't discuss religion or politics. In my case, you can add the war to that. I know that bum. Wendell Bowers. I put him away before. He jumped parole. Get after him, Phelps. I'll head him off in the car. Wendell Bowers! Stop! LAPD! You can go screw yourself. Why you?
En de bouw stoppen nu.
Bowers! Hold it right there! Stop now or I will shoot! I won't tell you again, Wendell. Jesus, Dunn! Watch your fire! You don't want to do this, Wendell. Get down from there right now! Give it up, Wendell!
Eerst staan, jongen. Hij had pas op de fiets.
Stay the hell away from me!
Nou, dat is geen.
You gotta be kidding!
You fucking asked for it!
Ja, op de fiets, jongen.
There's no way I'm going back inside! I've done my time!
It's over, Bowers!
You assholes already screwed me once!
Give it up, Bowers! There's nowhere left to go!
Looks like we've got the place to ourselves. Come on then.
How you doing, Wendell? Your parole officer's feeling lonely. He's got a hole in his life for an asshole like you. You can make it up to him in 10 years' time. Watch your head. This hump will be back in the Iron Hotel by tomorrow night. Nice work, Cole. You run track in high school?
En aanhouden. Nou, ja, gevoel ik niets meer aan. Dat is gewoon niet. En dan gaan we gewoon gewoon dit pakken. Wat is dat aan? Gewoon die site opnieuw doen, dan kun je dat opnieuw van starten. En dat ging niet. Nou, zo dat starten dus. Ik zie gewoon iets aan, hier gewoon klikken.
Cole Phelps and Jack Kelso. With some people, it's as simple as chemistry. Two guys who should have been friends, but their personalities got in the way. Phelps, a good guy, but wound way too tight. And Kelso, a quiet man who could never walk away from a fight.
Well, it's a shame you don't like to talk about it, Cole. Ralph, friends who want to stay friends don't discuss religion or politics. In my case, you can add the war to that. I know that bum. Wendell Bowers. I put him away before. He jumped parole. Get after him, Phelps. I'll head him off in the car. Wendell Bowers! Stop! LAPD!
You can go screw yourself.
He's hiding in the alley!
Oh.
in, Wendell.
Jesus, son! Watch your fire!
Don't want to do this, Wendell. Get down from there right now.
Give it up, Wendell!
Stay the hell away from me!
You gotta be kidding!
You fucking asked for it.
No.
There's no way I'm going back inside. I've done my time.
It's over, Bowers!
You assholes already screwed me once.
Give it up, Bowers! There's nowhere left to go!
Honey.
Looks like we've got the place to ourselves.
Chắc này hay về vét cái con đó, con lên xuống khác xuống.
Come on then, pretty boy.
So Bowers, get some
How you doing, Wendell? Your parole officer's feeling lonely. He's got a hole in his life for an asshole like you. You can make it up to him in 10 years' time. Watch your head. This hump will be back in the Iron Hotel by tomorrow night. Nice work, Cole. You run track in high school?
No. Je pense. A Noire. Cũng đừng. Đừng làm. Đây các con sử dụng làm. Zo'n onderaan klikken. Dan is het niet. Ik weet wat ik wil. Oh yeah, and have.
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that.
Hello. Investigate. Nee. Kalu, 39 jaar. Hij heeft wel neergeschoten, dus gaan we ontvragen.
You followed Everett Gage and the girl back to the shoe store. You put 5 rounds in Gage's back.
Gage was a bastard. Whatever he got what was coming. But it had nothing to do with me.
Hij heeft wel iets gedaan, dan is je bloed of je dingen, dus hij heeft wel iets gedaan.
You shot Gage, and we know why. We can put you at the scene.
You can't prove anything.
Oh nee, ik heb bewijs. Hier, geef het eens.
We know all about the argument. Miss Goleta made a statement.
You're counting on the girl? You think her testimony's gonna stand up in court?
You're going to the gas chamber, Edgar.
That Jew-hating fuck couldn't leave me alone. I had a sale. That girl was ready to buy.
Let's change the subject. You fasting for Yom Kippur, Mr. Kalu?
Yeah, let's change the subject, you going motherfucker. How about baseball?
You're not denying you're a Jew, Mr. Kalu.
This is America. It's not Germany. It's not a crime.
Some people don't like Jews, Mr. Kalu.
Yeah, and I guess you're one of them.
Gage hated Jews, didn't he, Mr. Kalu?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You left-wing leaning parasite. You expect me to sit here and listen to your drivel?
You call me that? You sit there and you call me those names, you goddamn goy butt snatcher? You and that stump Gage!
Why did you do it, Mr. Kalu?
Gage. He's in the Chamber of Commerce. He's in with all those momsers. He blocked every proposal I ever put forward. Kike this and kike that. He's been trying to ruin my business for years.
Edgar Kalu, I'm charging you with the first-degree murder of Everett Gage. I respect your beliefs and your right to hold them. I hope for your sake the jury can commute to murder in the second degree. May God have mercy on you, sir.
Hij heeft gedaan, hij heeft hem neergeschoten en dan zie je toch aan die bloed van hem dat hij tot tas en de dingen.
Masterfully done, Officer Phelps. It is just, Officer Phelps. Isn't it, lad?
Yes, sir.
Then let me have a word with the Chief of Police, young Phelps. The department needs heroes. A shining, honest face the public can admire. I applaud a man with your talent for unwavering justice. Back to your duties for now, boy. But here's a piece of advice. Get yourself 2 suits, get them pressed. You'll be needing them.
Ja, en nu kreeg ik heel iets anders, heel veel verliefdheid en heel iets anders. Wat denk je dat heel hoog? Wat denk je heel hoog? De politiebureau. Is er nog steeds confess, maar is er nu een detective. Nee, nog wel steeds een politie.
Here's your new desk, kid. You're on traffic. The hot sheet is posted here, next to the map.
What's his problem?
That's Biggs. He's an institution.
So this is what all the fuss is about. Why couldn't they build a freeway that goes past my place?
They haven't even approved the money yet, kid. The bond issue won't be till December. It'll be years before any of this will happen. Here's your new partner, Stefan Burkowski.
I've heard all about you, Phelps. You go easy on me and let me earn the odd citation, and maybe we'll get along fine.
I'm here to learn, Detective.
Oh, he's an intense one, isn't he, Mel?
Who's intense?
The newly minted detective here, Cole Phelps.
Hi, Phelps. I'll be keeping an eye on you. I could spend a little time basking in reflected glory, make a change from busting hookers and dope fiends.
Who was that, Commander?
Roy Earl, chief detective and advice.
They all dress like movie stars?
Well, Roy is a movie star. And the whole of the seedy side of L.A. is his audience.
What is that supposed to mean?
Stick with me, kid. You'll find out. Now some housekeeping. Warm Central Division welcome for Detective Cole Phelps. Some of you guys may know Phelps. He's the cop who broke the jewelry store murder. Stand up and take a bow, Phelps.
If it's all right with you,
That's
sir.
an order, Phelps. Phelps is one of only 2 serving LAPD officers who received the Silver Star during the war. Really gave it those lousy Japanese, eh, Phelps?
I did my best, Captain.
Why you war heroes always so modest? I've partnered Phelps with everybody's favorite Pole, Stefan Bukowski.
Hope you like work, kid. Bukowski sure as hell doesn't.
Well, that's why we are partners, right? Okay, can it, guys. Stick with Bukowski. He's a good cop. He knows traffic inside and out. I'm gonna start you out with 1 case. Do okay? I'll give you a couple more. You screw up, you'll be rousting vagrants and running license plates. Now get down to the PE Freight Depot, 6th and Alameda. A patrolman called in a suspicious vehicle. Signs of foul play. See what you can find out. Come on, Phelps.
Okay.
The thing was, he was a really nice guy.
They really pushed you through quick, didn't they? 6 years on patrol before I got this desk.
Time for your song and dance right now.
What do you want me to say? I didn't ask for any favors.
You know this place?
Sure. Near the old gas works and signal depot in the warehouse district. I'll direct. So, tell me a little about yourself, Phelps.
Are we friends now, Bukowski?
Auto
We have to work together, don't be so touchy.
Met heel veel bloed
Grew up in San Francisco. My father.
achter zit. En daar hebben we nu naartoe dat hun daar ons op afgestuurd. De politie is daar al, de ambulance is er al. En we hebben een politie en de ambulance is er al. Dus we zijn nu aan het praten dat er een detective zijn. Detectives gaan nu op af, op bloed. En die ambulance is er al. En twee polities.
That you, Bukowski? Go on through. Parking lot straight ahead.
I need to get back to work, officer.
The detectives are here now. You repeat to them what you told me.
I did the right thing by calling this in. I'm just a working student.
Just give them your story and you'll be all right.
This is your first case, Phelps. It's okay to admit it if you're stumped. If you don't know what to do next, just come talk to me and we'll see what we can figure out.
Thanks, Stefan. You're okay.
I'm Officer Hart.
Phelps, traffic. What have you got?
Abandoned car, probably stolen. The solid citizen is Nate Wilkie. He called it in.
What gives with the coroner?
There's blood all over the interior. Someone's copped a full Broderick, but no stiffness yet.
We have an owner for the car?
The car is registered to an Adrian Black, just north of Bunker Hill.
All right. We'll take a look around.
I'll keep Mr. Wilkie talking, but don't make him wait too long. He's the restless type.
Yes.
I better get back to work, sir.
Optimistic call.
Mr. F. Morgan picked up a live pig yesterday?
F. Morgan.
Always the same two of you finally. How about you?
I've got a mystery sample waiting at the lab.
Brand name might give us something to go on.
Soil. My guess?
Yeah,
A big lump of shit.
Stenzel glasses. Home repaired by the look of it. "32 years old, married. Sounds like an average guy. What was he doing out here?"
Die jongen,
Happy retirement,
wil,
I guess.
hij moet aanpakken. Hij heeft zodat je neergedrogen voet die vandaan. Oh, die is zijn naam, sowieso is zo zijn naam. Kan ik dan zeggen, die gaan we net. Auto trekken.
Victim looks to have lost a lot of blood.
Have a word with the witness. It's not often we get eyeballs in a case like this.
Sir, I'm Detective Phelps.
Name's Nate Wilkie.
You found the vehicle?
Sure. Saw it just sitting there. Strange place to be parking your car. Figured I'd better take a look. And then I saw all the blood. So I called the police.
Nu die 43 jaar al zo afwezig kunnen halen, zoals als 43 jaar. En ja.
Mind if I ask what you were doing out here?
Well, I work for the railway. I was on my way out to the switch and reckoned I'd take a shortcut.
Did you see anybody else in the yard? Maybe somebody hanging around the car?
Nope. I hadn't seen a soul all day till you boys turned up.
Do you know Adrian Black, Mr. Wilkie?
No, sir. That ain't a name I'm familiar with.
You ever seen the car before?
Funny enough, I did. A couple of nights ago, it was over there in the parking lot. I know most of the cars are parked here regularly, so it kind of stood out.
We found a steel pipe with blood on it near the car. Do you know anything about it, Mr. Wilkie?
No, sir. I went straight for the law when I saw the car was full of blood.
When you saw the blood, was it wet, bright red, or darker like it is now?
Darker, I'd say. Look dry already.
The wallet by the car. Was there anything in it when you arrived?
You accusing me of something, mister?
It's a simple question, Mr. Wilkie.
I wouldn't know what was in that wallet. I never touched it.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Wilkie. We'll contact your employer if we need anything more from you.
If you have to, I guess. I can't really spend no more time over this.
Somebody's got to inform the wife, Phelps. If you're done here, we'll head over there now.
Dus die auto's van Morgan, hij weet dat de autobedrijf is, hij weet hoe ze het aan moet houden. Na Morgan is de auto
You drive. I need to go over the case
hij
now.
heeft die daar neergedaan.
Do we know where we're
Een
going?
dode mens. Want dat is de jongens gek. Want als ik hem dan nu aanhoud en in de gevangenis staat, is hij toch nu vrijgelaten. Hij had toch nog zo vrijgelaten. Dus ik weet niet waar hij is. Hij heeft de auto daar neergezet. Jongens, we gaan sowieso aanspreken dat hij het gedaan heeft. Er staat op het briefje F Morgan, dus Agent Black. Dus F Morgan heet hij. Ik weet niet wie het is, we zijn niet aan het aanhouden, of de banking.
Let's go introduce ourselves. You talk to her, Phelps. I'm no good at this shoulder to cry
Just a
on.
minute.
Gewoon druk op aan.
LAPD, Mrs. Black. May we come in? We have some bad news, and we'd rather discuss this in private.
I'm Margaret Black. Oh, we can discuss this in the living room. Please come in.
Your husband drives a blue Lincoln, Mrs. Black?
That's correct.
The car has been found abandoned, and I'm afraid there are signs of foul play.
I knew something was wrong when he didn't come home.
We believe your husband may be injured. We found a pipe on the scene with blood on it.
Oh no! My poor Adrian!
Does the name Insta-Heat mean anything to you, ma'am?
Yes, it does. We've just had a new water heater installed.
Whereabouts, Mrs. Black?
Just outside the kitchen window. At the side of the house.
I'd like you to try and stay calm and remember everything that you can about last night. My partner and I are going to take a look around. When you're ready, we're going to have some more questions for you. Is that okay?
Of course, officer. Anything to help secure my husband's safety.
Let's check the place out. Come on. Have a good look around. There's got to be something in here to go on.
This must be Adrian's.
Die bril. Die bril.
Stencils. So the glasses are a match.
Die bril. Van waar we net waren, die steenspoor, daar komt die bril eraf. Dus die bril is het. Die dacht ik zit in het onderzoek.
To my Adrian. This thing gets more and more interesting.
Dat is haar vrouw. Die Angel is een vrouw.
Kavanaugh's. So who brought this home? Maybe Adrian was a patron. R&I should have an address. Operator, give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need an address on a Kavanaugh's bar.
Certainly, Detective. One moment. Kavanaugh's Bar, corner of Aliso and Hewitt, south side of Union Station.
Thank you.
Ga nu naar het adres toe. Ga ondervragen. Nee, ik moet eens alles onderzoeken. Ik kan er niet op gaan. Wil je het filmpje kijken? Ja, dat doe ik wel. Nou, dat heeft me zo gedaan.
Lie down, make yourself comfortable. So, you're a friend of Courtney's?
Yes, Doctor. He seems very concerned about you. I have these visions. These blinding visions. I can't get them out of my head. My skull, it feels like it's in a vice.
I only give you something to calm your nerves. I want to take you on a journey back. I want you to remember the good things about the past. Occasions that made you laugh. Times that made you smile.
Heb een foutje gegeven, nou ja.
This was only recently installed, not 2 days ago.
Maybe it's time we took a look around outside.
Kijk hoe duur dat heeft gemaakt. Zo duur. Nou, dat duur mensen, jongens. Als ik zo'n huis had...
Separate bedrooms, separate pictures. What gives here?
Als je allemaal gevolgd, dan kan het niet anders. En dan heb ik adres gegeven waar hij is.
You're behind the wheel.
And where exactly are we going?
Je moet een iemand aanhouden worden en weet niet wie. Ja, niet goed. Hier, dit adres moet hebben. Hier is iemand die waar Mr. Black is.
Hey, I know you.
No, you don't. For someone.
God damn it all! I asked them to hold the mail.
LAPD. We're looking for any known associates of Adrian Black.
Adrian? He's here most nights with Frank Morgan. They camp out the table in the back and talk on the closings. Frank's back there now.
Frank Morgan? Cole Phelps, LAPD. I understand you're a friend of Adrian Black.
Yeah, I know.
Are you aware that he's missing?
No, I hadn't heard that. Tough break.
We found Black's car, abandoned in a freight depot, covered in blood. You know anything about that, Morgan?
Hell no, I'm sorry to hear that. I like Adrian. He's a good boss.
Please, don't tell me you actually believe this jerk-off, Phelps. You're lying, Morgan. You were there.
And you're talking out your ass, detective. How about you prove I was out at that rail yard?
You were there, Morgan. We found a receipt in the trunk of the car. It has your name on it. We can call the slaughter yard and nail you on it.
All right already. That fool Adrian's falling for some dame in Seattle. He wanted me to make it look like he'd been attacked.
Where exactly is Black holed up?
No idea. I think he took off for Seattle.
Hij is te big, jongen.
I'm tired of your shtick, Morgan. Spill it! Or we take you out in the alley and we knock it out of you.
He's holed up at my place. He's waiting for some money to come through before he blows town.
An address?
It's an apartment house at the corner of Temple and Figueroa. Apartment number 2.
I think that's all. Thanks for your help, Morgan. We appreciate it.
Hey, I'm just glad I could help. I love cops.
Cuff him, let him go. It's up to you, Phelps. No way I'm writing this idiot up.
Hungry on.
It's taking the other Palm Springs for the weekend.
Zo, we gaan naar de waaiers. Hij heeft de auto daar neergezet.
You got Morgan's address? Let's get over to his apartment.
You know the way. You can drive.
All right. Where to?
Yeah, too.
Car 11K, come in. KGPL calling car 11K, come in.
11K, go ahead.
Message from Technical Services. Blood found in the abandoned Lincoln at the PE Freight Depot is not human. Repeat, not human. Compositional analysis reveals swine as the most likely match.
Roger, KGPL. Time to reel this guy in, Phelps.
Dus dan kiezen we gewoon een jongen kennen. Denk wel. En zij level K, weet je, level K. Nee, ja, appartement van hen.
Let's check the place out. Come on.
Ja.
Apartment 2.
Appartement 2, hoe zit hij in? Dat is 1 en dan zit het nummer 2 hier.
Help you, gentlemen?
Dat is hij.
LAPD detectives, Mr. Black. You're under arrest.
Look, I'm really sorry about this. I never tried to hurt anyone. I just needed to get away from LA. I won't put up a struggle. Just let me get my things.
Phelps, go after him. I'll try and head him off in the car. Remember, the gun is the last resort.
There's no point running, Adrian. Mr. Black, get back here right now. It's over, Adrian. Why not just come clean with her, Black? Why the melodrama? I thought it would be easier. No, it just got a whole lot harder. Adrian Black, you're under arrest for conspiracy and fraud. We'll see what the DA has to say about wasting police resources on a wild goose chase like this.
You're gonna lose your wife, lose your job, and probably end up in the big house.
I hope she was worth it, Adrian.
Aanhouden. Het aanhouden, politie.
That turned out to be quite some case, huh? Adrian, what an idiot. You got an arrest and a clearance in your first case, and in fine style, too. Well done, detective. Efficient investigation technique, good public presence. You keep that up and you learn from Bukowski here, you can go a long way in this department.
Hij is aanhouden. Zo.
Okay, we're gonna keep this short. I'm already late for the DA. First up, Phelps, Bukowski. We got a report of a brand new Packard abandoned in an empty lot off 2nd Street between Olive and Grand. DR is when Oswald Jacobs says the vehicle was dumped in his backyard. There's a patrolman on site. Get down there and see what you can turn up. Any questions? Good, get going.
Better go earn our pathetic wages. Rimsky, O'Halloran. Intelligence has information on a stolen car racket.
Guy gave his wife a tap.
Can you drive to this one?
An
abandoned vehicle. We catch all the good ones, huh, Phelps? Sounds like there's more to it than that. Nobody dumps a shiny new Packard unless they borrowed it without asking.
You don't say. You're on fire today, Einstein.
Very funny.
Come on, my intense protege. Let's go save the world.
Phelps, traffic.
I'm Officer Houlihan. Cart down the alleyway, detectives.
We got a call about an abandoned vehicle?
Yes, sir. The car has flags. Might be some kind of diplomatic vehicle.
Has anyone touched this vehicle since you arrived?
No. And that Jacobs bird over there was on station before I got here.
We'll talk with him in a moment. Give us some time to look the place over.
Sure, take your time. He's a sore-headed old son of a bitch anyway.
It's owned by the Argentinian embassy.
No flag. Illegal? Yes.
Stealing the wheels is for amateurs. The car ring would have stripped it in a warehouse.
Empty.
Yeah. It.
It would take a smarter man than me to connect that. Not sure this means much. I doubt it.
No, the non-fatty that is it. Yes, we go.
Doesn't give me anything to go on.
Oswald Jacobs?
That's right.
What exactly happened here, Mr. Jacobs?
Last night, I was looking out of my window. I like to keep an eye on what's going on.
I can understand that.
You see this empty lot? Damn kids play stickball here. Always breaking my windows. Always asking for their ball back.
Can we get back to the car, Mr. Jacobs?
Don't be impatient, Sonny. Anyway, last night I see this brand spanking new Packard up on bricks.
Did you see who stole the Packard?
Hell yes, I did. I saw 3 goddamn Mexicans going to work on it.
Can you tell us what they were doing?
Using the headlights of an old Ford so they could strip the thing. I yelled out to them, "I'll call the cops." So they loaded up their car and drove off, tooting and hollering and yelling obscenities at me in Mexican.
You speak Spanish, sir?
No, I do not.
After the Mexicans left, you didn't go anywhere near the car?
After I scared them off? No, I didn't go anywhere near that car.
Can you describe the men?
Like I said, they were beaners.
Tell me about the car they were driving.
It was an old Ford. I didn't catch the license number.
You gonna tell me what I want to know, or do I have to drag it out of you?
You should learn to talk to older people with some manners, you son of a bitch.
What exactly did you see them take?
They was working on the tires. That's all that was took.
Did you see them take anything else?
No, I don't think so.
That's enough for now. Remember, Jacob, it's an offense to obstruct a criminal investigation. Let's hope you've given us everything.
Jacob dumped the book he was reading in a hurry when he walked up. Curious what he didn't want us to see?
You're behind the wheel.
So where do you want to go?
Dat heb ik toch al. Dan iets meer onderzoeken en niet alles op terug. En dan niet alles op onderzocht.
Okay, so we have the owner of the vehicle, a degenerate. I'll run John Madsen by R&I.
En op de boek willen die dus heet wel aandeel van de oorlog. Dus hebben we de centrale bellen van politie.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
Can you put me through to Michigan 2458, please?
Connecting you now. Hello, can I help you?
LAPD, ma'am. Can I speak to John Madsen, please?
He's at school, officer. What's this about? Is he in trouble?
How old is your boy, ma'am?
Just turned 16.
Wrong person, Mrs. Madsen. Sorry to disturb you.
Messages for me, please.
There's just one message for you, Detective. A four-door Packard, diplomatic license number Paul Robert 706, was reported missing this morning by Juan Francisco Valdez.
Could you have him brought in?
He's already here at Central, Detective. He's demanding an audience, as he calls it.
Thanks. Can you get a message to Captain Leary? Tell him we'll be in as soon as we can. For your help. You can drive.
Turn off politie wel.
This has got to be the 50th abandoned vehicle call we have caught this year.
Een auto is tot 3 mannen naar neergezet en weet niet wie het is. Dus hij weet niet alles. Die jongen heeft 3 mannen, dus nou het ook niet zoals je zei daar gezocht.
Do we have a Juan Francisco Valdez in for questioning?
Sure do, Phelps. Your bird's an interview, too. And get this, he's wearing gloves and doing his best not to touch anything. Can you beat that?
Sounds like we don't want to keep this guy waiting. It's this way.
Weet als weer. Nou, kamer. Deze zit hier.
About time. Are you the senior officer I requested?
I'm Detective Phelps, and this is Detective Kowski.
Have you any idea how long I've been waiting to speak with you?
I am needed back at the consulate, and you keep me here like a common criminal.
All right, friend, let's take a deep breath and start all over again.
Mr. Valdez, Consul General. I insist on my full title.
Where did you purchase the car?
My secretary and driver arranged the purchase. A disreputable place, Dewey Brothers by name. As soon as I can have it arranged, I will have my Hispano Suiza brought up from Buenos Aires.
Dewey Brothers. You think someone from the garage could have been involved in the theft?
It would not surprise me in the least.
Consul General, we have located your car. Can you tell us how it was stolen?
It must have been stolen from the consular garage. Terribly inconvenient, of course. I want the perpetrator soundly flogged.
Unfortunately, we don't do that here, Your Worship.
I think you know who stole the car and why they stole it, Valdez.
How dare you! If I was a younger man, I would demand satisfaction. What evidence do you have that links me to the thief? And an apology is in order before I will continue.
I'll be talking to the gangster squad about you, Valdez. They're gonna love your diary. We can't roust every Packard dealer in the city, Phelps. See if we can get an address.
Een adres vragen, dat moet zien. De welke adres eventjes. Ah ja.
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
I need an address on the Dewey Brothers Packard dealership.
One moment, Detective. Dewey Brothers Packard dealership, 629 Figueroa Street. Owner is a William Dewey.
Dewey.
Finished with Valdez.
Thank God. I'll get rid of him in a couple of hours.
You know the way. You can drive.
Where are we going?
Plek. Naar Dewey.
Mr. Valdez moves in some peculiar circles for an international bon vivant.
Ah, English, please. See, this is why nobody invites you out for drinks.
It's just very industrious of him to be so involved in matters of consular transportation.
All right, you're making it worse now. I think what you're trying to say is that lover boy in there is as full of crap as a Christmas goose.
That as well.
Maar als we 34 abonnees kunnen halen, zou ik alles vinden. Of 54, maar ik denk dat we 34 kunnen halen als we die abonneren. Nou ja, een oude bericht, waar heb je joh? Zullen we een bericht sturen? Waar
Don't tell me, let me guess. You were making your way past the lot, caught sight of the new model 4-door, and couldn't help yourself. You could see yourself in that car and just had to take a closer look. Well, I can't say as I blame you.
LAPD, Mac. We'd like to speak with the owner.
That's me, William Dewey, proprietor, at your service.
We're investigating the theft of a Packard belonging to the Argentine embassy. You really ought to take more time over...
If you don't mind, we have a few questions.
Nenhum Jesus viagem para alto espaço. Não.
Don't think this is any use to us. Don't think this is anything.
No, bad.
No good. We need diplomatic plates.
You sure you guys aren't interested in a new car? Huh? Maybe a used car. I have some nice used cars for guys in your wage bracket.
Ja, dat is super missen dan. Hij moet niet hier zitten, maar wat? Dan missen we. Dan zie ik zoekje al onderzoek. Nu al klaar zien.
Circumstantial.
What now? We really ought to take more time over the packet, Phelps. Let's head back to the empty lot.
I'm at a loss.
We really ought to take more time over the packet, Phelps. Let's head back to the empty lot.
I need to screen my employees better. You've got to know who you can trust.
Hier ga je dus onderzoeken, kijk. Ik zit hier als onderzoeken. Nou, ik kan niet. Hier ligt niet. Dus ja.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Fine. Where are we headed?
It's
the place.
Whoa, hold your horses there. Step. Son, we'll sign some papers. Then that baby's yours.
Ik moet af en zoeken. We hebben heel af en gezocht hier. Nou, waarom ga je dit mee? Oh, I don't know.
Any ideas?
We really ought to take more time over the package, Phelps. Let's head back to the empty lot.
Empty what? Empty lot. Wanneer missen iets, jongens? Sowieso moeten hier.
You sure you guys aren't interested in a new car? Huh?
Nee,
Maybe a used car. I have some nice used cars for guys in your wage bracket.
I'm stumped. Ideas?
We really ought to take more time over the package, Phelps. Let's head back to the empty lot. You can drive. So, where do you want to go?
Jij zegt ja. Jij zegt ja toch? Wat is een ja? Nee, dat is ook niet.
You know the way. You can drive. Where are we going?
Komt er naar een plek? Hier staat. Gewoon toch naar een plek. Zie je dat daar iets is gezocht? Maar gaan we toch naar een plek. Nee.
Can you drive to this one? All right. Where to?
Gewoon dan een deal. Dewey. Moet toch eens onderzoeken, ja.
I need to screen my employees better. You've got to know who you can trust.
Nothing significant.
think this is going to help us.
So what next?
You really ought to take more time over the package, Phelps. Let's head back to the empty lot.
Terwijl naar die plek, en die laat, dat was die plek waar we net over waren en daar zijn daar lang liggen, alles goed onderzocht. Dus
You're behind the wheel. And where exactly are we going?
En die laat, dus we gaan naar terug naar de plek. En dan is het even onderzocht. Dan gaan we naar terug naar de plek voor onderzoek. Dan zie je hier. Dit hebben we kwijt.
Combination wrench. Must have used it to remove the wheel lugs.
Zie je, dat hadden we kwijt. En dan hadden we helemaal niks. Ja, dat is het, dat is iets kwijt.
Can you drive to this one?
Do we know where we're going?
Nu had ik naar de plek. Ik heb ook maar één keer gespeeld van ja. En we gaan toen naar Interlaat. En dan niet dat ik nog terug moet, dan ga ik dan om terug te gaan.
Are you missing a combination wrench?
I don't know, Detective. But I know how we can find out. Follow me.
Ja, vorig jaar.
We keep all our tools in here.
Mind if we look around?
Be my guest. You sure you guys aren't interested in a new car? Huh? Maybe a used car. I have some nice used cars for guys in your wage bracket.
Not only I, not only me.
Why don't you give us some alone time, Dewey? Go sell some cars or whatever it is that you do.
That's not right. One left. Wrong size.
Gabriel Delgado is missing a 3/4.
Oh, 64.
Where can we find Delgado?
I don't know. Sure as hell isn't here.
So you don't know where the kid lives?
He got kicked out of his last place. He might be at his girlfriend's, but I don't know where that is.
A wrench from this dealership was used to strip the wheels from a Packard last night, Mr. Dewey. A couple of Hispanics were seen taking parts.
We've had a spate of thefts ourselves. Comes with the location. Thieving bastards will steal anything the minute your back is turned.
Stop lying to me, Dewey. The thieves work for you.
You can't prove that. Go ahead and try. Like I said, my tools get stolen on a regular basis. You don't want to believe me? I'm not going to say anymore.
We'll be keeping an eye on you, Dewey, and spreading the word that you don't like to cooperate with the LAPD.
Even verder naar het bedrijf. Nee. Het bedrijf, politiebureau. Dat is meer juist. Wie wel de aanslag op de auto. Dit is de auto gestolen.
He's like a nice boy, putting all those people.
Wow, that looks like... Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need an address for a Gabriel Delgado.
Delgado. Last known address has him living with a common-law wife. 103 Hill Street, apartment 3.
Thanks, man.
Take more time over the package, Phelps. Head back to the empty lot.
Jongens, wie jullie allemaal een PlayStation kaart, dan moet je wel abonneren en liken, jongens. Zo, je hebt er niks opgeschreven, hè. En ik denk dat ik een gat maak dat je dat kreeg. Ik kreeg een extra PlayStation kaart. Kost 20 euro. En misschien nou zo dan weer gaan kopen. Dus vooruit wel
You can drive.
Kopen.
Fine. Where are we headed?
Als niet kopen, jongens. Zo denk ik zondag.
You read the story in the Examiner about the... Okay, let's see what Gabriel has to say for himself.
I just hope our Archangel hasn't already flown.
What the hell is this guy doing?
Yes.
LAPD, ma'am. We're looking for Gabriel Delgado.
Gabriel?
We're from the police. Policia, you understand?
Yes, I understand. Could you come inside?
What is your name?
Ana Rodriguez.
Is Gabriel Delgado here, Ms. Rodriguez?
No. What do you want with Gabriel?
Is
he in trouble?
Stay where you are, Ms. Rodriguez. We need to take a look around.
But he is not here. I have told you.
Check out the surrounds. I'll stay with the broad.
Een volgende bezig.
So how far along are you,
Steeds Spaans. Wat is Spaans? Oké, en wie dat is Spaans?
Right. So how's it gonna be when you go into labor if he's not around?
Serving breakfast for two, Anna? You should have cleared up.
He will be a good father. Already he works hard to provide for us.
Unless he's tuinhuis gaan halen. En ik zeg mijn tuinhuis. Ja, zie melk laten.
Diplomatic license plates.
Probably not.
Je moet alles natrekken. Hij is op die achter.
Not everything here is going to be relevant. Maybe. No. This doesn't pertain to the case.
van wielen.
It looks like Valdez gets his wheel back.
Hij heeft die achter.
We really ought to take more time over the package, Phelps. Let's head back to the empty lot.
Nee, ga niet in een empty lot. Nou, goed overzocht.
You're in serious trouble, Miss Rodriguez.
But Gabriel is not here. I have done nothing wrong.
Why did he steal the car, Anna?
The customer insulted him. He has his honor, no?
His honor, Anna?
He said Dewey's friend tried to make a woman out of him. He no longer respects this man, Dewey. He took the car to show this maricon that he is a man.
Tell us the truth, Anna. Has Gabriel been here?
I haven't seen him for at least 3 nights.
You keep lying to me, and I'll send you and your baby to jail.
He lives here, but he hasn't come home. I swear it.
Ja, overzocht.
Enough, Anna. There are signs all over this place that he's been back.
He was here last night.
Zie je?
I have never seen him so
Hij
angry.
was hier.
He went out to his shed and put some things in it. I don't know what and I don't want to know. I love him.
We found a license plate matching our stolen vehicle in the shed. Add in the assortment of parts, and we can make Gabriel for a dozen other thefts. It's time to get serious, Anna.
You must ask these questions of Gabriel. I know nothing of these car parts.
You're lying, Anna. I think you're a willing accomplice in these robberies.
What proof do you have that I stole the cars? You come into my house to insult and bully me? I have known many policia like you.
Gabriel wasn't at work. Where can we find him?
He said he would never go back. Gabriel is out driving around in his car.
If you tell us where he is, I will try and bring him in. If we have to track him down ourselves, it could end very badly for him, Miss Rodriguez.
He is out with his chivatos, Julian and Enrique. They race on the corner of First and Santa Fe.
Easy.
I have pleaded with Gabriel to stop, but he would not listen.
We will put in a good word for you, Anna. As far as we're concerned, this sits with Gabriel.
We know where the kid is. Let's go stop these clowns and get them off the street.
Toe even reizen. Dan moet ik naar de respect toe hij is. Ja, dat mag ik niet, maar we gaan toch wel gaan. Hij wist alles, dus...
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Nou, ja.
All right. Where to?
What kind of man?
Ja, en ze gaan reizen. En wij niet daar naartoe. We zitten reizen, dat is nog gegaan.
There's the red Ford. That's Delgado right there.
Quick! They're getting away!
Phelps, 1247. Requesting assistance at First and Santa Fe. Reports of an illegal street race.
Stay on Delgado. Getting away!
Delgado is our boy. Forget the others.
We're gonna lose him.
Enough games, Phelps. Take this guy out.
Cool. I'm the ticket of OK.
Lay into his wheel arches. Come on. Step on it, Phelps. Take him out. God damn it, Cole. Hold it steady.
Ach, deze muur is echt zo kwijt. Oh nee. Stop.
Gabriel Delgado, you're under arrest for Grand Theft Auto.
Fuck you, puto! You should speak to him, maricón! Valdez, I showed him! Now who's the man? I should have burned his fucking car!
You got a foreign dignitary outed as a fruit and a kitty raper, a car dealer we're gonna let slide for the kickbacks, and a street punk car thief who sure as hell won't be taking liberties with other people's autos again anytime soon. That, Detective Phelps, is not a bad haul. You keep your chin low and your hands high, and you keep bringing me clearances just like that. That's textbook policing, and we need more of it in this department.
Hij wegkomen, dat gaat niet gebeuren, jongen. Hij heeft uit gestolen. Hij heeft eerder achter gezet.
You have any plans for weekend Liberty, Jack?
My sisters have been working in Los Angeles in a bomber factory. They're coming down to visit. I'm meeting them at the station at 6.
Good for you, Jack. Are they cute?
My sisters, Hank.
Attention! Final inspection before Liberty.
Good job, Kelso.
Are we going somewhere, gentlemen? Full inspection. It had better be exceptional if any of you want liberty this weekend.
Ja, man.
Kelso, this carbine. The bore is dirty.
No, it isn't.
Are you arguing with me, Kelso?
Do what you need to do, Sergeant. You know the bore is immaculate.
Weekend liberty canceled. 2-day field drill. Clean this rifle.
No.
Do you know the penalty for insubordination, Kelso?
Jack, don't do it.
Forget him, Hank. He doesn't have what it takes.
Are you two finished? Are you going to clean this rifle?
No, Sergeant. Cole is right. I'm going to stop playing games and join a rifle company and fight the real enemy.
Zo'n lage geleden dat ze in de leger zitten en dan alleen naar de politie gaan. Zo kan het ook gaan. Maar ja. Weet die jongen altijd weg? Gewoon.
All right, gentlemen, I just got this handed to me. A hit-and-run felony at Ray's Cafe, 208 North Los Angeles. Got a patrolman on site, the coroner's on his way. Get down there, see if you can find any witnesses who can put a make on the car.
Need a drink. I got the jitters again.
I've been in this job 20 years. I never fired.
I want to make homicide. You know the way. You can drive.
Looks like the DA is going to press charges. Anna Rodriguez might do time.
I'll speak to the DA. She suffered enough.
I don't know, Cole. She's an easy make, and the DA likes convictions.
I'll convince him to let it go.
How you do that?
Like this.
Detectives, over here.
Cole Phelps, traffic. What have we got?
Think
it's a white
Click on nuclear fucking the corner. Nuclear. 1, 2, 3, nuclear.
Male, name of Lester Patterson, walked out of the bar and into the street. Car hit over there, and he ended up here, dead on impact by the look of it.
Have you canvassed the area?
The only one with anything useful to contribute is the young lady over there. She lives above the bar. Her name is Shannon Perry. No, it's not a stage name. 24 years old, she left Kansas to follow the yellow brick road.
Is that so?
We'll take a formal statement later. Right now, we're going to take a look around.
How long was we put on this?
Phelps? I landed on his face and ended up here. The car must have struck him from behind. Patterson has life insurance. What have you got on the victim?
From all reports, he was intoxicated at the time of the accident. I'll know how intoxicated once I've done the autopsy. Looking him over now, I'd say he died on impact.
What about the chest wound? Isn't that inconsistent?
Very common in auto injuries. Look for a car with a prominent foot ornament. Those things are killers.
Yeah.
Careful where you step in, Phelps. I don't come down to the station house and tap dance on your
Body traveled a good 20 feet. This blood is a long way from the body. The car must have been going like a bat out of hell.
We hebben het heel uitgezet en het aanstaan, jongens.
So the driver managed to brake before the impact.
She's all yours, Detective.
Miss Perry?
Yes?
I'm Detective Phelps. This is my partner, Detective Bukowski. Can you tell us what happened?
Well, I came to the window because I heard people arguing downstairs.
Then what happened?
I saw a car hit that poor man and knock him down the street.
What kind of car was it?
A dark red Lincoln Continental.
Did you see the license plate?
Only the first three letters, I'm afraid. 3C8.
Tell me more about the argument you heard.
Well, there were two voices. A man and a woman, that's all.
Go on.
Then a third person. Another man got involved.
Thank you, Miss Perry. Your information has been very helpful. We can go now.
You really think so?
Ja,
I hope you find that driver and put him away.
Nou doen.
Certainly got away with the dames, Phelps.
Give it a rest, Bukowski.
Let's see what the patrons have to say.
I'll take the bartender. You work the rest of the room.
Die heeft bijna het fietsen.
Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need to run a partial license plate, 3 Charles 8. Cross-check possible Lincoln owners. Suspect vehicle is a red Lincoln Continental.
Just a moment, Detective. Only one possible make on that license. Registered to a William Shelton.
Thanks.
Deze gaat opstaan, jongens. En dan kunnen we dan later verder gaan naar het volgende. Dus als je toch wel wat like wordt, ga nu abonneren. Je snel beneden en laat me dat je het spel leuk vindt. En de reacties. Dus later.
Nee, moet je wel.